Here we go.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Logan and I are both out for 2, maybe 3 nights of pike fishing and bass fishing and hot tenting. We got the big canvas tent again. This time we got the wood stove. And right now we are paddling to go try and find a campsite. Same place, sorry. Logan and I tried to go. We checked out 3 different campsites at a different lake, but none of them were really good. The wind was blowing into the campsite and it's really cold out, so we can't do that. And we know this is protected from the wind, so we came here. We got the wood stove this time, which is awesome. We're excited for that. All set up the same way. We're gonna get out and do some fishing now.
The old school clown. Yeah. Better than what I got. I'll take 'em, man. Oh, bass. Better than getting skunked. John and I were hoping to get 1 fish out this trip. Even a bass.
Heading back into camp right now. We're done trolling. I saw a lot more active fish though. Hoping tomorrow we get into some fish. We didn't fish much today at all. Going with the cast iron griddle this time.
It's been a while since I've cooked the onion like that and put it on a burger.
Oh,
Here
my
we go.
God, man.
That's a flavor bomb right there, man. Wow.
It's so good. Ooh. That feels good. Those burgers were crazy.
That might have been one of the best burgers I think I've just ever had. I mean, obviously because I was super hungry, but
in the woods is definitely the best one.
yeah, everything tastes better out here.
That moon is kicking too up there.
Good stuff.
We are out for the morning troll, see if we can get a fish or two. Would be nice. Not looking too promising on the fish finder though. We were just talking about how this is the first season in the last probably 6 years that we haven't got on the pike here. We got something. It's staying down, but it kind of feels like the weight of a bass. But I didn't go over any schools of bass. Right now they're pretty schooled up, so this could be a pike. Didn't hit very hard, but it's staying down. Oh no. Little smallie. Foul hooked. And another, feels like another smallie in these islands here. Oh, now it's feeling bigger. I think this might be a pike. Oh yeah, it's a nice pike. Decent pike. Alright, it's off the hook. Nice fish. He wants to go. Almost back to camp now. I see Logan out fishing on the rock. I'll talk to him, see how he did. You caught some onions in the middle?
Yeah. I'm even down in that oil right there. Be good.
The cast iron griddle really does the hash browns nice. Yeah. Way better. These hash browns are killer. Mm-hmm.
Gotta have a proper fire today.
All this wood is extremely wet, so this big box fire will dry it all out nicely.
Yep. Wash down that big old breakfast with a beer, huh? Mm-hmm. Breakfast and beer, right?
It is well afternoon.
Like it's well into afternoon. It's like 2 o'clock. It's like 2 o'clock. We're drinking quick stuff. 1:43. All right, these things are nice and dry. Just drop a few of these in there.
We both came out for a paddle, do a little trolling, see if we can pick up another fish or two. Unlikely because it's so slow, but it'd be nice if we can get one. It's beautiful out. The weather's perfect. It's probably like 39 degrees out, no wind, overcast. Silent, nobody's out here. We're the only ones camping on the whole lake. I switched to some really big loud lures and now we're hooking up. Oh, decent smallie, it's not big. It's okay. I took the hook out and he shook out of the net. Look at that moon rising up over Mackenzie Mountain. It's full moon tonight. Pretty sure that's Mackenzie Mountain. It This is a smallie. It's huge. We found the fish. It's coming in off the top now. What is this thing? That's a pike. It's not even that big. Way bigger than that. Holy cow. Little pike. Felt way bigger. Twisted me up in the net pretty good. Alright, he's gonna make it. That was pretty fun finding the fish. 2 weeks ago I was here in this same place again. Sorry we came back here so many times. Things just worked out that way. But I came up this way to go to Placid Boatworks, test paddle a Rapidfire. And then I went to Adirondack Lakes and Trails, looked at the new Swift boats. And then Logan, my 2 nephews, his 2 boys, our brother AJ and his 2 boys, our nephews, were supposed to meet me out here. But Logan ended up getting strep throat and couldn't meet me, and he had the hot tent. And when he didn't bring the hot tent, AJ didn't come. So I just did an overnighter. I caught a nice pike on that trip. So it's a real short one. I'll put it to you right here. I hope you enjoy that one. And then we'll get right back to this trip. It's a nice fish. I'll take him. Go. Thank you, buddy. Woo! Got my finger pretty good though. First big pike of the year, and got the finger sliced up. Finally got in out of the wind. Got a little protected spot here, but my finger is pretty tore up. It's pretty deep. It's in a couple spots. It's bleeding really bad. Just a finger though, no big deal. I got to get it in here, get on the shore, and get it bandaged up though, because I'm just bleeding all over the place. We're pretty much set up here in the lean-to. So it's gonna be cozy in here. Tonight's gonna be warm. Tomorrow night is gonna be freezing cold, 24 degrees. It looks like we got a little break in the wind, but it's just been gusting off and on nonstop. It's probably like a steady 12, and it's gusting probably like 20s. It really probably shouldn't be fishing, but I can't sit there any longer. It's no worse than when we paddled in. We lost the fish back there. As soon as we started trolling, like 3 minutes into the troll, we lost a nice one. I was fighting him for a few seconds and it was gone. But the wind is pushing us with 2 big deep diving lures in and the sonar down. The wind's pushing us 2.5 miles an hour, so it's ripping. I'm gonna go into this bay. It's real protected in there. Throw a spinner around a little bit, maybe some crankbaits. The wind calmed right down for me for the paddle back. Hopefully it stays this way. Nothing in the bay. The fish are in deeper water right now. At least that's what I'm seeing on the fish finder. We're back at camp. 1 lost fish. So we had one on, that's good. We're all set up for firewood. Got a bunch. Got some hardwood and softwood. Some kind of pine there, and I got some striped maple there, a whole bunch of it. We'll get the Bigfoot bushcraft fire plugs in there later. Get some of this tinder lit up. Gonna hang out and relax for a little bit. Probably got 2.5 hours till sundown. Maybe we'll get out and do one more trolling session if the wind calms down pretty good. The wind is ripping again. Really hope I'm able to get out one more time tonight to fish. If not, we'll go to the rock out here and fish from shore. We're out for the evening troll. Sorry about the weird rubber glove, but I'm trying to keep the thumb dry. I love the evenings. It's really nice out right now. Still a little breeze, and I'm getting a mix of like, today was like record highs for temperatures, but there's a cold front blowing in, so I'm getting a mix of like cold breeze and hot breeze hitting me. It's very nice. We got a pretty nice sunset in front of us. Got these lines out, and we're gonna troll into it. Hopefully it gets even better. We're going over a huge park right now. This is high 30s. Got a lot of line out there, so if we get this fish, it'll be nice. We got a fish. It feels like there's some weight there too. I hope it's that fish we went over. Looks like it's a bass though, maybe a big smallie. It's up on top. Is this a smallie? I don't know, man. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm all tangled in two lines here. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice molly. A little beat up. Go on, you're good. I thought that fish was going to be a pike at first. It hit pretty hard. Hit harder than the pike did, actually. See that big pink cloud back there over my shoulder? Nice. We're almost back to camp right now. It's getting pretty dark now. The sunset looked like it was going to be real good. It was nice for a minute there, and then it just fizzled out. So we'll finish this up. We'll get back into camp. Get a fire going. Eat some snacks. Get to bed pretty early tonight. On this last line in. The sunsets have been really disappointing the past couple seasons. I don't know, what do you guys think? Years ago, Logan and I used to be out and the skies would just seem to be on fire at least once or twice every trip. Dark reds, bright reds, orange, yellow, purples. We've seen some pretty incredible sunsets. We saw one on this lake. Actually, I'll put it right here. It looked like the water was mercury. It was crazy. We were the only ones on the water except for one couple that came out and did like a sunset cruise. Put this roll on the water and it just was incredible. Alright, got everything out of the boat. It's flipped over. I brought everything up here. I usually don't do that. I have everything up here except my tackle boxes and the net in the boat. It's gonna rain most of the night tonight, it says. Gonna start getting a fire ready. Just hang out for a while. Got the fire going real nice. I just talked to Logan. He's pretty sick, so I don't know if he's even going to come, and if he doesn't come, my other brother's not going to come. So this might be an overnighter, 1 or 2 night trip for me. The problem is, if I want to leave tomorrow, it's bad. I can't even leave tomorrow until about 3 p.m. if I want to leave. I'm going to be stuck in this lean-to. And if I'm going to be here till 3 p.m., I might as well just stay another night, because Saturday's going to be beautiful. I'd really like to go back and try and dredge up my rod. Alright guys, we're out of there. My brother AJ texted me this morning, said he's bailing on the weekend. I tried calling Logan and he didn't answer, so I'm sure he's still sick and passed out. So if I don't leave now, I'm going to be stuck here all day long, winded, and not be able to leave until late this evening. So it's like 8:15 right now. I packed up faster than I've ever packed up before so I can beat this wind. It's still breezy, but it's a tailwind. But even a tailwind, 25-mile-an-hour winds with higher gusts, I'm not even going on the tailwind. At least right now, it's like 10 to 15. I can fish it and enjoy just floating out of here. Alright guys, that's it for this trip. I'm almost in the river. I'm not going to fish in the river at all. The wind's already picked up. From here on for the next like 4 or 5 hours, it's going to be going from 15 miles an hour all the way up to like 24 miles an hour. And then it's going to die down around 4 p.m. I accomplished my goals for this trip. I test paddled the Placid Rapidfire. Beautiful boat. I went and looked at the new Swift Pack 13.8. It's like my boat. They don't make my boat anymore, the Pack 13.6. Changed it to a 13.8, made it a little bit more like Logan's boat. It's really nice also. Got to make up my mind by January. I don't know what I'm going to do. I caught a big pike, got a bass. The only goal I did not accomplish for this trip was trying to dredge up my rod back there. So I'm not sure how I'll put this video out, attach it to another video or by itself, a little short video, but I hope you liked it. Logan and I will be back out in a couple weeks, mid-November by then, on another cold trip, hopefully hot tent, wood stove. So I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Alright, I hope that was a good video, good little trip. And we're trolling in right now. We're going over some huge marks right now.
Alright. At first I thought it was a bite, then I thought I'm just dragging across the rock. But then I started reeling and realized, yeah, no, I guess there is something on. Just a little perch. No big fish. Well, at least I got that little perch. Gonna head in though. Wind's picking up a little bit. We'll warm up by the fire. Nice coarse salt on there. Bacon and garlic butter, I don't know, bro. Can you do better?
Probably about 20 degrees out. It's pretty cold, but this smells amazing. We got a nice fire going over there.
Restaurant quality, folks. Oh man.
Good.
That is really good. You can't get much better, man. Top of the morning, folks. John and I got up probably, I don't know, around 6-ish and stoked the fire up, made some coffee. And we're gonna come out and try our luck for Another session of fishing. John had some good luck last night over by the island, so we're gonna go head over there before we leave today.
We're out for the morning fishing session, and I picked something up pretty quick too. We went over a spot where we both saw a lot of fish sitting on the bottom. We're running pretty deep lures. This feels like a pike. I wonder if I can get this guy. Nice little pike. Good fighter. Either that or I forgot what it feels like to catch a nice pike. We'll go. We're almost back to camp now. Just that one pike this morning, a couple bites. Saw tons of fish though. Water's cold though, 45 degrees. We're gonna go in right now. We're mostly packed up. We gotta pack up the big tent, the stove, and the cooking stuff. And then we're gonna fish out of here. Tent and stove are all packed up. Everything's out except the cooler here. Got a bunch of wood here for the next people. This is a bunch of softwood we pulled over from the down tree. And we left a bunch of nice hardwood and hardwood kindling here for the next people to come through. Likely won't even be till the spring, but it'll be nice and dry in there. Don't ever let anybody tell you a pack boat can't carry a lot of gear. I know you traditional canoe guys carry a lot of gear, but we got a lot of stuff. Big bell tent, hot tent, wood stove. We each have 2 bags, a big cooking bag, a cooler.
Cast iron skillet.
Cast iron skillet. Both of us have fish finders, 2 rods each, tackle. We got a lot of stuff.
John and I are marking some pretty decent fish on the way out. No bites yet. We're just about to the channel. The river, I should say. And that'll be it for this trip. Outside of fishing, it was a great trip. Perfect weather. Couldn't ask for better weather. Got to come out in the hot tent again. We're at the same site that we've been at the last few trips, but it was just easier to go somewhere that we're more familiar with.
Stay with us, guys, for next season, because when we kick off that spring trip, the whole theme for next year is new places.
Well, it's bittersweet leaving here. We won't be coming back next year.
Yeah.
But until that time, you guys take care and be well.